Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. The Honorable Miss Dwi Putri Hartinisari as our lecturer and the unforgettable all my beloved friends. In this occasion, we will present the result of our discussion on the characteristic of the total psychical response or TPR. In our group, we have the following members. First, I am Cynthia Devi Maharani, and then the second is Hanif Ika Hastanti, the third Revi Apriliandari, and Niana Diva, and then Muhammad Hafiz Bayhaki Akbar, and the last Farhan Nuzula Fahrudin. And for the first topic, we'll present by my friend.
Characteristics TPR, Total Physical Response or TPR, is a language teaching method that emphasizes the use of physical movement to respond to verbal input. Some key characteristics of TPR involve an interactive approach with the physical movement and among them are fun and engaging. TPR should be fun, engaging, and creative. Its focus is on language comprehension, incorporating physical movement into vocabulary learning by introduction new words accompanied by a physical action and asking students to repeat that action and word back to the teacher. Second is using games like Simon Says to engage students in physical response to language commands. Third is incorporating music and rhymes to TPR activities to make the learning experience more fun and memorable. Fourth is engaging students in physical movement and interaction with the language such as dancing, singing, or arranging objects in classroom. By incorporating these characteristics and examples, educators can create a dynamic and interactive language learning environment that promotes active engagement and comprehension.
Okay, from the second method is emphasis understanding over speaking. TPR follows the comprehension approach which emphasizes understanding a language rather than speaking it. The total physical response or TPR method emphasizes understanding over speaking by focusing on the coordination of speech and action to facilitate language learning. This approach is based on the idea that understanding what is heard is acquired when individuals psychically respond to spoken language in the form of commands or instruction. TPR aim to synchronize language with the body following sequence of listening before speaking, which align with the natural process of language acquisition. An example of the characteristic of TPR emphasis understanding over speaking can be seen in the way TPR activities are designed for intense. TPR involves physically respond to verbal commands where students are required to act out or physically demonstrate their understanding of the language input. This emphasis on physical response and comprehension before active speaking align with the TPR methods focus on understanding and internalizing language through physical engagement. For the next characteristic of TPR is use typical movement. TPR involves a teacher introducing a new vocabulary, giving instruction or asking question in the target language accompanied by a physical movement and the student then repeating that movement. The next is example of use typical movement. The first is pointing. Instruction can point to object in the classroom or in picture and ask student to repeat the name of the object in the target language. And the second example is gesturing. Instructor can use gesture to convey meaning, such as making a heart with their finger to show like or making foot with the hair to show reading. And the third is moving. TPR active often involve physical movement such as dancing, jumping, or walking around the classroom. And the next is manipulating object. Instructor can use realia, poster, or props to teach vocabulary and grammar, such as asking students to pick up a pencil or move a chair. And the last is following command. Instructor can give command in the target language and ask students to follow them, such as stand up, sit down, or turn around. By incorporating this typical movement into TPR activities, educator can create a dynamic and interactive language learning improvement that promotes active engagement and comprehension.
The next characteristic is brain links. The purpose of TPR is to create a brain link between speech and action to boost language and vocabulary learning. An example of TPR in action could be a teacher pointing to student to indicate show me, or making heart shape with their fingers to represent like, or making a book shape with their hands to signify reading. So this physical movement helps students better understand and respond to language prompts, creating a stronger connection between the words and their meanings. Next characteristic is works well with mixed ability classes. TPR is aptitude-free, working well with a mixed ability class and with students having various disabilities. Example of works well with mixed ability classes characteristics are first, using physical actions to introduce new vocabulary and asking students to repeat the action and word back to the teacher. Second is incorporating realia, fosters and helps to teacher vocabulary and grammar, allowing students to interact with the language in a tangible way. So by leveraging these characteristics and examples, educators can create an inclusive and engaging language learning environment that caters to the needs of mixed ability classes.
And the next is good for kinesthetic learners. TPR is good for kinesthetic learners who need to move and interact with their environment to learn. This method creates language-body conversation that helps students actively use both and left-right side of their brain, making it effective for kinesthetic learners. An example of TPR for kinesthetic learners could involve actions such as mimicking, gesture, and physical response to verbal commands. For intellects, a teacher might ask students to act of verbs like jump, run, or clap, linking the physical movement to the corresponding vocabulary. This approach engages kinesthetic learners by allowing them to learn through using their bodies to understand and respond to language prompts. And the next is effective for teaching vocabulary and difficult action. Effective for teaching vocabulary and difficult action, or in TPR works well when teaching vocabulary, particularly verbs and difficult to explain action. And for example of effective for teaching vocabulary and difficult action is introduce new vocabulary accompanied by a physical action and asking students to repeat an action and work back to the teacher. And using physical moves to teach difficult to explain actions such as a weekly slide or lunch. Incorporating reality props and props to teach vocabulary and grammar, allowing students to interact with the language in tangible way. By incorporating these characteristics and examples, educator can create an engaging and dynamic language learning environment that effectively teach vocabulary and difficult action, creating to the needs of diverse learning groups.
Stress reduction. TPR is a stress-free method of learning a language which can help reduce anxiety and build confidence. An example of the characteristics of TPR emphasizing understanding over speaking can be spared in the way TPR activities are designed. For instance, TPR involves cycle responses to verbal command where students are required to act your physically, demonstrably their understanding of the language input. This emphasis on physical response and comprehension before active speaking, alike with the TPR method focus on understanding and internalizing language through physical engagement.
Alright, from this presentation, we can conclude that the TPR is a useful method for language learning, particularly for beginners and young learners. It can be used alongside other methods and techniques to create a varied collection of techniques employed in a given semester. So, this is the end of our presentation today. I hope what we've conveyed has been beneficial. We also ask for forgiveness for any words and behavior which are not supposed to be. And thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.